Hello guys, this is hopefully quick video for those people whose drives cannot be recognized in a newest beta version of MPC software. There is quite a few reports of NTFS drives that cannot be seen by MPCs. They can't be seen by Windows, but they cannot be seen in beta version. But again, they can be seen in older versions like 2.14, 2.15 or whatever without any problems. And we'll try to get to the bottom of this, why it's happening. I've got my suspicions that's gonna be a quasi-live problem solving. Hopefully it's gonna be quick. So let's get straight to it. I've got 2.14 or 15 version of MPC software, and as you can see, I can see my drive. This is my drive. It's formatted, that's 300 gigs drive. It's formatted in NTFS because most reports of drive not being seen about NTFS file format. And as you can see, I can see it without any problems over here. I've got jump scare sample, which doesn't work. Oh, yeah. So yeah, that's how it looks like. Windows recognize this drive as well, obviously. If I'm gonna go over here and connect, oh my god, that's gonna be I'm just gonna have to pause this video several times, I suppose, to save your time and just to avoid doing things with one hand. But anyway, where's my mouse cursor? I've got that drive. Let's pull it over here. I've got that drive over here. As you can see, focus you, test, and everything works fine. So at this point, I'm gonna have to, I suppose, pause the video and where is my flash drive? And update it to newest beta version to see how does it look like. So I'm just gonna, and no, you know what? You know what we're gonna do first? I'm just gonna remove that drive. Okay, it's getting confusing already, and we even didn't start investigating things. But I'm trying to do as quickly as I can. So, oh my god. How to, yeah, I'm gonna have to pause it. This cannot be done this way. But anyway, yeah, we're back. Browser, yes, we've got our drive. So let's go into our MPC in that case and run, what can we run? Mount command, so we can see what file system, because my suspicion is that this new beta version obviously use newer Linux kernel, so it has to use newer driver. And my suspicion is that this one gonna use old NTFS 3G driver, and the newest beta version is gonna use either NTFS. No, it's gonna use NTFS 3 because NTFS was depreciated. So anyway, let's go through all of these. Fuse, oh, it's Fuse, SDA. This is my internal drive. Second partition of that there we go. Device SDB media test. Fuse BLK, which means that this is Fuse. So this is file system in user space, which means that this older version of driver, which is called NTFS 3G. Yes. So this is thing to remember, because that old driver, you remember when I told you that there is something special about drive? We're gonna get to this later. But this version of MPC use older Linux driver that supports NTFS. Okay, so at this point, I'm just gonna disconnect it. And just to save you some time, I'm gonna pause this video and install beta version. And we're back. We've got 3.4.80. Jesus, that glare is shocking. But anyway, we're back. We've got 3 point something beta version of MPC installed. We've got our drive. We're just gonna connect it. And it's getting powered, but it looks like it's not going to be seen. Let's go, yeah. I've got internal drive, my SSD, internal SSD, which is inside of MPC, but our test drive, which means this one, is nowhere to be seen. Okay, so now let me think. I told you it's gonna be quasi life problem solving. Let's go over here and let's connect to our MPC. Okay. Oh god, you can't see anything. And let's do lsblk. Am I right? Okay, so we've got media MPC1, media MPC2. That's my internal SSD. This is internal eMMC drive, and this is internal SD. And mine is not SDC, SDA. It looks like this is the one. 300 gigs. And there is partition, but it's not mounted in a file system. You remember? I say it third time. You remember when I told you that this is special drive? When you format NTFS drives, there is a special directory created in that drive called volume system information. It is Windows specific. I'm just gonna grab cable because now we're gonna fix it. Yeah, this one. Yeah, so this is Windows specific directory, but Linux use it as well. So I think that when people connecting drives to Windows are messing with that thingy. So let me do you know what? I'm gonna have to pause that video because now I'm trying to connect the cable so I can fix it in Windows. So one moment, please. And I'm back. So yeah, as I said, I've connected USB cable to my Windows PC. Obviously, you need Windows PC. You can do it on Mac. I'm not sure, to be fair, because Mac got limited support for NTFS drives. But my drive is not seen over here. Yes, yes, okay. So let's go into controller mode in that case. Where is controller mode on this? This one. No, that's control. Jesus Christ, I need to learn that system. Yeah, most probably this is this one or this one. Controller mode. Sorry about that glare, but there is nothing I can do with it. And my drive is instantly connected. So Windows see it. MPC beta version don't see it. But if you run it via USB cable, via controller mode, it can be seen. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna do test. Jesus, focus, you fuck. We're gonna do test, properties. Let's go to tools. I can see. This option will check for errors. Okay, let's scan drive. Scanning drive. No. Come on. Errors. Repair this drive. Yes, I'm gonna. Windows found errors on this drive. Need to be repaired. Close this dialog to repair drive. Okay. So at this point, I believe we had repaired this drive. And I'm pretty sure that, okay, let's go back to standalone. Safely, yes. We're not gonna need that one anymore, I suppose. Come on, faster, because it's 10 minutes mark already. Maybe I'm gonna pause that video. The minute I paused it, it just came back. Okay, so let's go into browser. Jesus Christ, that's really out of focus. Let's go to places, and voila, there is my drive. There is my jump scare sample. Okay, stop. And you see, this is system volume information. When you mount your drive in Windows, you cannot see that. You cannot see that directory. But oh, come on, focus. You cannot see that directory, but it's clearly visible in Linux systems. This is Windows specific. This is Windows specific directory. I'm trying to focus it. Okay, so in that case, let's connect to my MPC again. I just don't want to LSBLK. Okay, so now as you can see, SDC, yes, I'm connected. So let's run mount grep NTFS. Am I right? Yes. MPC test. There we go. NTFS3. So it's completely different driver. I knew it. So this is completely new driver. And it cannot see that drive without that volume system information or with files that are corrupted inside of that directory. There are two files. You can't see them over here, but yeah, there are two files inside that directory. So basically, when I showed you that one, the old driver, which was Fuse one, it is called NTFS 3G, NTFS-3G. Old driver can see all the files without that directory. Windows, because it's native to Windows, that partition is native to Windows, Windows as well can see all the files on that drive without that directory. That new driver on Linux, this is updated kernel of beta version. That new driver, NTFS3, as you could see a minute ago, couldn't see that drive without that directory. Once we fix the drive in Windows, to rebuild that directory, drive is seen. In other words, what you have to do, because I'm just gonna try to do it quickly because it's 30 minutes already. What you have to do is either remove the drive, fix it in Windows computer or in your Mac computer. I'm not so sure about Macs because I know for a fact that Macs got limited support for NTFS. Either just simply go into controller mode, connect USB cable, and you should be golden. That's all about NTFS, broken NTFS. And by the way, never remove those drives without actually ejecting them. Because most probably that's what corrupted those files, because there is a partition table in that directory, which most probably was corrupted while you've been moving samples back and forward just to manage things, you know. So yeah, actually I did it. Below 15 minutes, 14 minutes. I did it. Fuck off. Okay. Most probably I'm gonna have to get and start dealing with exFATs because I had some reports about exFATs drives not working as well, but yeah, that's all about NTFS. NTFS works. All you have to do is just to fix it in your machine. Actually, you can do it in... I've got 20 seconds. Actually, can you do it in Linux? NTFS fix... Oh, not found. Okay, doesn't matter. I'm gonna make another video how to do it inside Linux, but it's not really necessary because most people doesn't have their MPCs SSH, so that's irrelevant. Just do it in your system. Do it in your Chromebook, do it in your Windows, or do it in your Mac if you know how to do it. So yeah, peace. Wait for another video.